It's a slow bop, but we can still dance. You just gotta...
It's a slow bop. It's a slow bop.
It's not a bad one. I would say though that like today's bops were a little bit less boppy.
They weren't so boppy. They were like xylophony.
There was one I skipped, which has never happened before.
Yikes.
But it was like EDM sousaphone or something. I don't know. It sounded like a kazoo. It was weird, man. I didn't like it.
Oh my god, you just gave me the greatest idea.
Okay, but I get half the profits.
Yes. There's a game that you play with kazoos and you have to like guess the song. We should totally do that for a game one day, like chat guesses the songs or something. Just us in a kazoo, kazooing it up. Whoa, Bernadette!
Bernadette! 5 months. Thanks.
Dang. Thanks.
Welcome to the weekly, everybody.
It's the weekly by Captain TV.
Yeah, and we talk about games and pop culture and pizza, mostly.
Yeah.
Like,
mostly.
is there something else that's in the top 3?
In the top 3?
Yeah, like those are the top 3, unless you think that there's something else that should be
nerdy news.
Yeah, we got that right. Pop culture or nerd culture instead of pop culture.
I think it's like nerd culture because like it's not like we're talking about, I don't know, I don't even know what's going on in pop culture. It's not like we're talking about fashion or
I mean, didn't we talk about one Hello Kitty shoes?
Oh, we did talk about, yeah, but those were like nerdy kicks, you know what I mean?
Fair
like,
enough.
They're not like this spring fashion or summer, the new summer looks are.
Is that better? Hey, Mrs. May. Sometimes I forget. / I want to steal all of the spotlight by keeping Nerder's voice very low. Here's the mail, it never fails.
It makes me want to wag my tail.
Yeah.
Mail.
It actually is. Hooli.
Oh, Hooli. Did Hooli like get access to the deck?
Yeah. Can you predict other things that are on the deck?
Oh, this is a fun game. What else do you guys think we're talking about today?
Yeah. Also, what are we talking about today?
I was hoping you knew.
Jeez, bud. Okay.
Jeez, bud. I was hoping you knew.
I got a question though.
Yeah, mail. I love that. That's the first thing you ever said in here. Bam it.
Is mail. Mail. When's that Blue's Clues movie coming out?
Oh my god, I can't wait. It's like Detective Pikachu, right? Is it?
Mail.
Aren't all 3 of the Joes or the guys teaming up?
All the guys are in. Blue is in.
Yeah, and they solve a mystery by following the clues.
Yeah, the clues. Where are the clues?
You see a clue?
Do you see a clue? Oh my god, we should do like a weekly like version of that.
We can. Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
What would our clue symbol be though?
Could it be like our little characters with the like the star?
You see a star?
Or maybe there's a star. Yeah.
What? You all see a star? Where?
Oh, we could like enable. I love how we're just like riffing right now. We could enable a heat map so then chat can click it and let us know on screen where it is.
Right there? There's a
Where?
star?
Do you see it?
I don't see one. Where? I think even when my kids were like young enough that they were in the target range, they were just like,
idiot, it's right
yeah,
there.
you know where it is, Steve.
Look behind you, Steve.
We're not falling for this act of yours. You know where it is. We know where it is. Everybody knows where it is. You dummy.
Where it is.
You're allegedly a grown-up, but you don't know where the paw print is?
Come on.
Come on, Steve. For Pete's sake.
For Pete's sake.
I'm eating goldfish and sipping on a juice box over here, and you're being a dummy about where the paw print is. You know what I mean?
What kind of juice goes with goldfish?
It doesn't matter.
What pairs best?
Kids don't have taste like that. They don't.
They have very unsophisticated taste buds.
When they're that young, they'll pretty much eat anything with anything else. It really doesn't matter. It's like it's more about a new experience and like a novelty, I think, versus like this tastes good. You know what I mean? Like this tastes like something. I'm in.
I would never have cranberry juice with goldfish.
Surprisingly, it wasn't until later on when they started getting more picky about stuff like that. For sure.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is there supposed to be a paw print in your background? Yes. Did you not find it? I feel like it's really
Great.
obvious.
Now the clue is gone forever, and we're never gonna solve the mystery.
Steve,
Nice
Joe.
job.
I mean,
Nice
Steve,
job, chat.
right? Does anybody pick Joe over Steve?
Milk with a hot dog.
You
Sorry, I
don't dip
just saw
your
that in
hot
the
dog
chat.
in milk? Like an Oreo cookie?
Oh my god, that makes me want to.
And then you put a little egg, some eggs on the hot dog.
No.
Yeah,
You're
like a
gonna
little
make me
scrambled egg topping.
Literally throw up on stream. Is that TOS? If I just threw. What if I just projectile vomited?
I don't think it's TOS. I think it's gross. And you're a grown up. But, you know, whatever. I'm sure people have thrown up on.
You remember how kids just threw up all the time? Like when you were a kid, were kids just throwing up all the time?
Was it just when you were there?
No, I was I remember in elementary school, kids would just be mad puking all the time, and they'd have to get the, what is it, the sprinkle sawdust or something on it, in the hallways and stuff.
I mean, I think kids throw up. I think everybody just throws up sometimes. It's just that most adults are better at knowing that it's about to happen. It's the same with bathroom stuff. Kids don't realize that they need to use the bathroom until it's almost too late. For years. Ages 3 to 6 are pretty touch and go there.
Dang.
Oh, look, how can if you try to vomit on stream, of course it's TOS, I would think, but you can't penalize somebody for something they can't control. What are you also, you can't sneeze. What do you do? What do you mean? It can't be TOS. People get sick weirdly sometimes. I don't know. Look, we got to move on.
Move on.
This is
next topic.
I'm not saying we've never started a show like this before, but it's gotten a little bit too far down this rabbit hole.
Listen, you're the one that's out here talking about eggs. You know what that does to me.
I'm talking about dipping a hot dog into milk and then sprinkling some eggs on top and eating it. It's delicious.
So gross.
Gross. That's grody, just yes.
It's so grody.
I bet you used to say grody for real.
Oh, I
still
what do you mean
do it.
Used to?
Of course you do. You're trapped in a period of time that I can't quite define, but there are words that you use regularly, like grody and rad. Not rad, dope. That's dope.
I say dope a lot.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Does it count as
right
science
on.
category?
I say right on a lot.
Okay. I mean, a lot of people say right on a lot, right? On? I don't know.
Right on.
What do people say?
I say you go girl a lot.
I don't say that anymore. Martin Lawrence is sort of verboten now, right? You go girl. That's where that came from, right?
I don't know. I just you gotta support the ladies, girl power.
Have you
girl power.
Have you ever seen those Go Girls? Because that's an amazing invention that should be everywhere, right? The Go Girl.
What's a Go Girl?
You're gonna have to Google that, my friend. So you know how
safe for work?
I mean,
Go Girl.
It's not like
by Pitbull.
it's like it's a device that women could use to evacuate themselves while standing.
Oh, a pee-easy.
Yeah, I guess. I've always heard. I'm only familiar with the Go Girl, but yeah, it could be under a number of different names or manufacturers.
Right.
A shiwi.
A shiwi.
A shiwi.
That's good.
It's a
DJ
man's
Slip.
ear. It's the bro. All right.
I don't think I would use that product.
What if you were at like Woodstock? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think there's a
Maybe,
time and a place.
I can't squat. Can't do it.
At this age, I mean, in your knees, you got bad knees and hips. In this economy, you expect me to squat?
To squat?
You came into this at a weird time.
I also have a very shy bladder.
Do you?
Yeah, like if I'm in a stall and someone walks into the bathroom, I cut off midstream.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I just can't.
So you would
have
hate
to sit there twiddling my thumbs waiting for them to leave.
You would hate being a gentleman in many situations. There's not even a divider between urinals or whatever. So it's just like,
ugh.
Yeah.
It's so weird, right? It's so weird that like guys are just like, just go wherever, whenever.
Well,
and girls, we need a little room. We need our own space.
I mean, I would prefer to have the dividers. I feel like there's no reason in this world that they can't have a divider. Do you know what I mean? Like,
doesn't it like?
No, unless you're like a little kid and you haven't quite figured out.
You don't do like co-streams at the urinal.
Oh, you never mix stream. You never cross streams. You never cross streams. No,
that's a stream joke.
It is. Well, in the old school, like there's still a bar in St. Paul that has like the trough filled with ice, and then it's just
no. And then you like melt it.
Yeah.
With
I mean, it's. I think the ice is there to mitigate odor.
Do you sculpt it? Like, can you make it like a swan?
Yes, that's how it works. It's like a butter sculpture. Yeah, exactly like that. Yep.
Welcome, Debo Killer. Yeah, this is a whole different kind of stream today.
Also, to be fair though, we don't ever really talk about Stream Raiders.
Yeah, we play Stream Raiders.
Yeah, you can put some units down. There's an unwritten. Yes, there are many unwritten rules at urinals, and I was once center stalled by somebody. You don't look. Here's the thing.
Oh no.
If you walk into a men's room and there are 3 urinals, you go to one on the end.
Right.
This guy goes in front of me and goes center stall, which means that I have to be next to him, which is weird.
That is like a very like
it's
marking my territory kind of
alpha
move, huh?
dog kind of a move.
Yeah.
But then one of my buddies comes in.
Oh god.
And then I'm like, this guy just center stalled me. Like, and I say this out loud with the guy there, and he's like, and he just leans into it, and he's like, this bro center stalled you? Why would he do that? And I'm like, I don't know. It's weird, right? And he's like, yeah, it's really weird. I would never center stall anybody. So we very passively aggressively like pointed out that his failure, and then he left in shame. So we power moved his power move, but it was not something I could have done by myself.
Did he finish going, or do you think he was like, I guess I'm done here?
I mean, I wasn't trying to watch, which is why we don't center stall folk. Right? Like,
right.
There's no circumstance in which you should want to or in any way need to be in the middle stall unless that's the only available one.
I mean, there is like that code in the women's room too. Like if there's 3 stalls, you go to like the last one, right? You don't just take the middle. So it's like, even though you're separated, you still don't want to sit like next to the person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in men's room have toilet stalls as well.
Yeah. Well, that's for your number twos.
Not expressly, no. No.
Yeah.
In fact, more often than not, it's because dudes will, if the urinals are all tied up, then the overflow becomes that.
Right.
But then you have these idiots that like don't even do the courtesy of like lifting up the seat, which you can do with your shoe, right?
Right.
You don't need to touch it. It's not hard. And then it's a whole thing. It's generally pretty awful.
Yeah. Yikes.
You think that women's bathroom culture is more weird than men's? We don't need to.
Should we have a segment on culture and like each week we talk about a different
We would run
rule.
out. Like, what would we even like? This is it. This is the segment.
This is it. Bathroom culture.
etiquette.
Restaurant etiquette.
What's okay? Well, give me a restaurant etiquette. Like, give me a preview of what they talk about.
Don't snap your fingers at the server.
People snap their fingers? They don't do that here. I've never seen that. I literally have never seen that. That's an East Coast thing. That's an East Coast thing. Yeah. Here in the Midwest, we're just like, oh, geez, if you got a second.
Oh, that's sweet.
I've been waiting 45 minutes for service, but when you got a second.
That's really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Don't send stuff back. Just don't.
Well,
unless it's really like you're allergic or it's awful. But
if you send something back, you are running the risk, my friend.
It is a real risky maneuver.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to cut your losses. I feel like when I was younger, it was way more common that people would send things back, including like my parents. And now, fast forward 20 years, never.
Oh, also, if you're with a huge party, don't do separate checks, okay? Or if you're gonna do a separate check, tell your server up front, like, hey, we're all doing separate checks, so keep track of the seats. But don't say that at the end, and then now I gotta figure out who got what, where, and
This is your Cheesecake Factory shining through.
This is, I'm trying. Gift cards, like, if you're paying everything with a gift card, please leave a tip still.
Oh, yeah.
Because the meal might be free, but my service is not.
Right. You're still only getting paid $2 an hour without tips. Which is illegal. It should be illegal.
Would do that.
It should be illegal.
Or they're like, the rest is yours. And it's like $1 left on the gift card. I'm like, cool, thanks.
Well, I've seen places where they won't let you tip off of a gift card or whatever. So you have to have to either put cash down or that. Yeah. But then it becomes difficult and awkward because then like you can't run a credit card charge for specifically just a tip. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or you could like ring in like something for like $1.
I guess it becomes really complicated and weird.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
I'm sure I could think of others, but
yeah. I mean, I feel like food service is like a rite of passage. Like in your teen years or college age years or whatever. I definitely had a bunch of jobs in food service, waiting and not waiting, it builds character.
It does. I think it should be mandatory that before you like graduate high school, you have to do some sort of customer service or food service job.
I agree. Yeah.
Because it really does, like, once you know how it works, you have so much more respect, not only for the job, but the industry, and it, like you said, it builds character.
Well, I also think, like, people that work at Target and, like, the checkout should have to be old enough that they've actually purchased groceries. I'm not kidding. They need anybody who's willing to work now, right? And there are the slowest, the worst people bagging groceries. And like this last kid that I had, Zach, I mean, God bless you, Zach. I'm sure you're a wonderful person. You're very good at Counter-Strike or whatever. But this dude's trying to cram everything into one bag to the point where you can't even grab the handles because there's like bags and boxes like rising above the top of the bag.
Yeah.
So like then he's struggling to pick up the bag to put it in front of me, and I'm looking at him like,
what am I gonna do with this bag?
I'm like, you literally just experienced difficulty handing me a bag a foot away, and you're not gonna adjust the situation. So then I start taking stuff out of the bag and putting it into a different bag, because what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
that's so funny.
Zach, you've never purchased groceries. You've never taken groceries from the checkout to a vehicle, like, or from a vehicle to a house. It's very apparent to me, Zach. All right, it should be a requirement that you have, like, job interview. You want to work in the cashier lane. That's great. Have you ever bought anything before? No. All right, you're out. You're going back to produce, Zach. Zach, you're back at produce.
Not produce, no.
You got to. Well, because look, for sure, Zach's played with blocks before, right? Like, your basic fundamental produce skill is being able to like stack fruit or vegetables.
Stack it.
And everybody's stacked stuff before.
Yeah.
Hey, we have this show.
We have a show. We have a battle.
We haven't even talked about the weekly report yet, and we're already at our first battle.
Listen, it's all good. Do you have the overlay? Our little timer?
Yeah, just usually not on that screen because we're not ever on that.
Oh, right. Because we're not on that usually that long. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I get real frustrated with checkout people now, Nerder. Oh, sorry. Why don't you know how to play Tetris with my groceries? Because you're putting eggs on the bottom or like stuff on top of my chips. Chips go on, bread goes on, soft stuff's on top, boxes in the bottom with the heavy things. Keep the bread on the side to put in the top of the bag. If you don't, then the bread gets smushed and no one's happy. Come on, Zach. Bread on the bottom.
Dun, 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 dun,
chaos.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh.
It's
or
chaos.
They like pack it too much, and even if it is soft stuff, but like the bag is so full, and when you hold it, you end up accidentally squishing it.
The worst, like, of all of my pet peeves when it comes to the bagging process, the worst is just when people are slow and distracted and they clearly don't give a shit about your time. Sorry, language. I've had people where they just are like looking around. Somebody's talking in the next aisle over, and they're sort of paying attention to that, and it's just, you're like, Charisse, listen, I have a job I need to get back to. I'm trying to make pizza dollars on the weekly with nerdershewrote, and you're over here putting like one item per minute in this bag. Hurry up, Charisse. And Pariah too.
We have officially triggered Jews. I know, I've never seen you so passionate before.
I get really frustrated when people don't respect the time of other people.
Yeah.
I find it infuriating when folks aren't like conscientious enough to just like do your thing, do your job. I don't know.
Yeah.
That makes me sound like a get off my lawn kind of guy, but like, I'm not even expecting like 100% everything's perfect. Like, be a flawed human being. That's fine. I'm not, but like everyone else is, right? And so, but just like just try to go quick. Just put a little pep in your step. That's all.
I actually do the self checkout now because at my grocery store they give you like the scanner.
Yeah.
And so you can, I actually kind of think it's fun. So I go around and I scan everything, and I have my own like bag, so I like bag it as I go, and then when I'm done, I just have to scan the scanner, and then I'm literally done.
That's fast.
And it's like I'm out. So
yeah,
I don't know. I like gamify my grocery shopping.
That's neat. I will do the self checkout whenever possible, but I'm shopping for a family of 4 now, and we get a lot of groceries, and it becomes
that's different.
It becomes difficult to do the
That's a lot.
Or I'll be like holding up the self checkout, like with
Right.
7,000 things, and there just isn't.
I wouldn't do self-checkout if I didn't have the scanner. Otherwise, like, it just is kind of actually more annoying because it'll always go like, this didn't work, or you need an associate, or
Yeah.
da 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 da. So, but the scanner thing is really nice. So
I've never even heard of that before, but we have a new Amazon one coming. The one where you just put stuff in your bag.
Oh, there you go.
I'm a little, I don't know, man. I'm sure it's fine. I'm a little hesitant, about that one, but we'll see.
Yeah. I also do a lot of, I've been a little lazy, and I've been doing Instacart lately, which
Ooh.
is actually really nice because they'll text you like as they're shopping, like, hey, they don't have this, do you want this instead? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then they come and like they just drive it right up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it does get expensive.
Yeah. It's like
It's expensive.
it's like
but it's
Uber
a
Eats,
lifesaver.
and all of a sudden I want to order something on Uber Eats, and I put everything into my cart, and it seems like a reasonable amount of money, and then you click like check out, and all of a sudden it's like $50 more than, you know what I mean?
I always like leave a really nice tip.
Oh,
'cause
you
I
have
can't,
to,
I can't,
yeah.
like, not.
Yeah.
And then
Because it's a gig economy, right? Like, I understand that, and everyone else hopefully does too. Like, the people bringing you your food on Uber Eats aren't really they're like waitresses or waiters.
especially the people that like for Instacart, some of them, like, I'm on the 3rd floor, and if they see it's just me like getting all these bags, like I can only carry like maybe 2 at a time depending how heavy they are. So some of them, like, I'll tip even more because they actually like help bring them upstairs.
Oh, that's nice. Self-checkout is your favorite because I don't have to talk to a person. That's fair.
That's good too.
Yeah. I'll wait till every
That's
service
fair.
job is worked by robots. I feel like robots can't do any, like, we've learned that like Daleks can't even go upstairs, right? So like until Skynet takes over, I just don't see it.
Speaking of robots, though, at my grocery store, there is a robot that goes around cleaning the floors.
Shut up.
I swear.
Is it like that 80s talking robot?
He's really tall and skinny, and they put those big googly eyes on him to give him a face. But he rolls around, and it can like sense.
What
where
is
there's
this
spills
made
and
up
stuff.
magical grocery store that you go to?
It's Stop and Shop.
I'm not. What is? It's robots and scanners and the drones follow
Stop and
you,
Shop?
holding your stuff. No, we don't have Stop and Shop. What is that?
Does anyone have Stop? Is it just a New England thing? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
But or Connecticut. It can't be just Connecticut.
Connecticut.
But yeah, he'll just creep up on you and be like, boop, boop.
No.
And then he's just like spinning around, taking care of spills and stuff. And they'll like do an intercom. They'll be like, "There's a spill on da da da," and all of a sudden you hear the beep beep beep, and the bot is just heading down that way.
They should make him like whistle, like he's real happy to do it. And then every
He
once in a
always,
while he
like-
turns and he's like, "I am the eyes and the ears of this institution, my friend." And then like continues.
The fact that they put like a face on him cracks me up.
Your Walmart has an auto cleaning
Oh,
machine?
yeah.
That's weird. I avoid Walmart. Like, whatever.
Oh, man.
I can't do it.
Walmart's rough.
Can't do
My
it.
Walmart is rough.
Can't do it. And I don't
It's so
have
busy.
it. Not only is it crazy busy,
So busy.
there are people everywhere.
And everyone's just
in every
mad.
aisle. No one's
Everyone's angry.
everyone's well it and then it's like during COVID and people are not wearing masks and they're just like crammed into every aisle and there's just no nope.
I hear I don't go anymore unless I like absolutely have to. Like I can't get it online kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
yeah.
intense. The parking lot is always a nightmare too.
Well, the one that they built near us, it's a brand new Walmart. I mean, in the past 4 years or something like that. And the Walmart and the parking lot is crazy. Like it's got like all these different one ways. Like nothing is a two-way, but like getting it's very confusing, and I don't see how it is in any way efficient. But
Yeah.
somebody somewhere came up with this idea for like, this is the new way of parking, and it feels awful. People of Walmart is exactly how your tiny town's Walmart looks. Yeah, I think that's pretty.
Yeah, I used to like be so nervous to go to my local one back when I was living at home still. So I'm like, oh, I don't like want to run into people from high school.
Not at Walmart. Well,
Not at
so we have
Walmart.
Targets everywhere because Target is headquartered here in Minneapolis. So like that's our jam. I think
love
for the
Target,
most part.
but I haven't really been, honestly, since COVID hit. I don't really go out shopping, so
Oh, I do.
which is probably better for my wallet. Otherwise, I was going to Target like every weekend. It's just so as you go to the toy aisle, because there's always like Funkos on sale,
Oh my god.
video games
Look what I
on
picked
sale.
up at my last trip. It's Blaster.
Ah, nice.
I always check the toy aisle for
The toy aisle
my
is-
kids.
Is premium.
Yeah.
Yeah. For my nieces and nephews too. Yeah. Target's awesome. They also have a very good frozen snacks. Like I used to get like little frozen appies. Like, ooh, I'll
I
just toss
mean,
this
yeah, we
in.
do our grocery shopping at Super Target. Versus like like where our Target is, there is a Cub Foods, which is like a super value chain here. There's a Blunts and Byerly's, which is like the upper scale one, and then they're putting in a new one right across the street too. And there's a Trader Joe's as well. So it's like
What's the guy?
Yeah, I was like Trader John. That doesn't, I was like, what's the $2 Chuck guy? I think it's $3 Chuck now, right? In any case,
Is it?
I think it is.
My very first job in TV was on the Joy Behar show, and they got us all bottles of wine one year with a different label, like a custom label for the show. And someone peeled it back,
and it was
$2 Chuck.
$2 Chuck. Wow.
And we were all like, wow, really?
Congratulations. They spent $2 plus tax on you.
Yeah. I was like,
Yikes, Joy Behar. That's awful. That's embarrassing.
but we did get really good fleece another year. I still have that fleece jacket. It holds up.
My Stream Raiders
made up
hoodie
for it.
is very nice. I don't know. You got one, right? I would assume.
Yeah.
They're,
I
they're
like that
super
one
soft.
too.
Yeah, I like it.
I have two. I have a light one and like a thicker one.
What?
Yeah. Do you not have them?
Hold on, I gotta write a letter. I'm gonna write an email.
Did you not?
No,
you
I'm
not
gonna write it right
you not
now.
get one?
Notepad. To whom it may concern, it has come to light that an unnamed coworker has received 2 hoodies upon starting at this company.
It was part of my negotiations. It was part of the contract. I demanded two different zip up hoodies.
I take umbrage, sirs, because
That's how they got me.
wait, you got stuff?
No, like that's how they like got me to sign to come over here.
Was the extra
know?
hoodie?
I was like, oh well, they did give me an extra hoodie. They're throwing in the extra hoodie.
It doesn't seem fair that like you get paid in actual dollars and you got 2 hoodies. Like
Yeah, I got like the t-shirt with all the Raiders.
yeah, I got that.
And I got chess.
Yeah,
Chat plays
I
chess.
got the chest shirt.
I got that.
I have like
got some-
4. Look, I don't want to
Look.
cast aspersions, and I think the people that have made our merch in the past, which is not available to the public, and that's a whole nother subject that we're not going to get into right now, unless you really want to, since we're clearly not sticking to the script.
No, we're like way off script today, but I think it's fine. Mostly because I said so.
Our merch has been real hit or miss, and some of the t-shirts the hoodies are great. The t-shirts not the best. Like the ones with it's all print on demand. It's not, except for the Choss shirts are really great.
The chess.
Chess on stream. Chess.
Chess
Chats
stream.
on chess. You know, the chess game that we do.
Yeah, I also just have like, I don't like big prints as a woman.
I don't know.
And this,
What do
they
you mean
never
as
look-
a woman?
They never, you know, there's some extra curvature. So the image never quite looks as
I
cool.
see.
So I like, you know, just like a little logo,
Mhm.
you know, kind of thing, or something on the sleeve, or something on the back. But like a full front of like a graphic never quite works for.
Well, not everybody's made the same
Oh.
either, right?
Yeah.
I can
there's
I
always
can
like
see
a
that.
face stretched out for, you know, it's like, well, that doesn't look right.
So they need to make like an optical illusion to
It's like
adjust.
chess.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Sorry, lady. I was just trying to read your shirt. What
is that?
What
That
you
doesn't
got
look
going
right.
on down there? What is that?
Down there.
All right. Let's say
All
welcome
right.
to the weekly, everybody.
Welcome to the weekly by Captain TV.
Do we have time to get through all of these things?
We'll just play
All right,
it
we're
by
gonna
ear.
speed run. Here we go.
We're fine.
First one up. Hey, guess what, nerder?
What?
FIFA, the EA games soccer game is no longer going to be called FIFA because
What's it gonna be called?
it's going to be called EA Sports Football Club, I think, or something to that nature.
Hey.
Apparently, FIFA was asking $1 billion for exclusive naming rights. And EA Sports was like, nah. So instead it will be renamed EA Sports FC, which FC is football club.
Club.
But everything else allegedly will remain the same. And then I read one of the comments was like, so they'll still have horrible gotcha like loot crates that are exploitative? Question mark. And I was like, yeah.
So it's the same exact game,
Mhm.
but we're just not gonna pay FIFA for the name anymore.
Yeah, it's just not going to be called FIFA. It
That's
used to
fine.
be FIFA. It's been 30 years of FIFA.
Kafafi.
FIFA.
Kafafi.
Kafifi?
I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna say the reason. I mean, this reason makes perfect sense, but I thought you were gonna say because like kind of the culture is changing with like shows like Ted Lasso. Like more people, I think, are embracing that it's called football, and it's a football club. And like in America, we call it soccer for whatever reason. Everyone else calls it
Because we have football, that game where we throw the ball. It's called football.
Yeah, football.
No, I think
So-
it's exclusively a
But,
money
yeah.
thing. And I think
Yeah.
the part of it is like NFTs, and FIFA wanted to, or EA wanted to move in and do things with NFTs, and FIFA was like, nah, this is a whole new, it's a
Nah.
game changer now, and it's going to be this much money, and you know, it's time to move on. So it was notable. It was a big thing in the sport or the gaming news 2 days ago, and so it's on there. So yeah, for all of our viewers who are real into football, sorry, or
So
not,
sorry.
or
Or
not sorry.
I mean, it's the same game, just different names.
Yeah, you can still pay $10 for a loot crate or loot box or whatever you call it, if you want.
If you want.
Hey,
No spoilers. No spoilers.
okay. Well, it's a not spoiler. What you're seeing, it's not actual. He doesn't, to my knowledge, doesn't conjure $20 bills with magic.
He's not like make it rain, but like
He's not at the club. No.
that'd be so funny if he opens a portal. He's like, and then it's just like make it rain.
Yeah. I was trying to think of that Leviosa, and he's just dollars, dollar bills, y'all.
Dollar bills.
It's not that. It's Abraham Lincoln. Who's on the $20 bill? Andrew Jackson. Jackson Leviosa. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has scored the biggest theatrical opening of the year, grossing $185 million at the domestic box office this weekend, and another 100 million or so worldwide. Another 265 for a global cumulative of $450 million dues on just the opening weekend of Doctor Strange.
Wow. I'm dying to see it. I cannot wait.
I will not see it until it comes out onto streaming. But honestly, that happens so quickly now. I saw the Batman already, and that thing I feel like just came out in like February, March or something like that.
That one did come out fast. I feel like Spider-Man though took a minute. I feel like Marvel's takes a little longer.
I don't know, man. I feel like I saw Spider-Man within a reasonable amount of time, but I don't know.
I don't know. I definitely want to see it. I feel like this weekend it's still going to be packed. I gotta like wait for the theater to not be too packed.
Mm-hmm.
I just keep checking the seating chart because you can order ahead.
Yeah.
With your seat.
Well,
So
maybe
I
you
guess keep
should do. You could do matinee too.
You'd be surprised. They fill up really fast here.
Huh. Connecticut with your robots and your scanners.
Did you finish Moon Knight?
I did.
And were you satisfied with the post credits?
Yeah. I
try not to give spoilers, but I know that was something you were looking for.
Yeah. So I'm not going to give any spoilers. What I will say is at the end of the show proper, I was not satisfied. And then I was like, they better resolve this, because there's purportedly no season 2. So I was like, they can't just leave it like this. And then they tied it up in the post scene or the post credit scene or whatever. I have mixed feelings about that, because not everybody sees that bit. And if you didn't see that bit, you'd be like, what the heck? Or you should be like, what the heck? And so it feels like they shouldn't have something so important and so critical in a part that they're burying after the credits.
I hear you, and I would totally agree with you if this was like 10 years ago, like first Marvel. But at this point, if you've watched anything Marvel, you're trained to know you stay to the end of the credits.
Somebody
every time.
For as much as that makes sense, you cannot assume that this isn't somebody's first experience.
Yeah.
There are people
True.
coming of age, like kids growing into a level of maturity where now they could watch, a Marvel thing on Marvel, streaming Marvel, and this is the first one, like whatever. Like, I don't know. It feels extra. It feels like they should have wrapped it. They should have tied it up and then had a different post-credit scene.
Yeah.
But whatever. Yes, I feel you. Ultimately, I was satisfied.
I loved it. I really loved it.
It surprisingly got like some mixed reviews, like it just anecdote, like based on the things that pop up in my Google News feed. Not everybody was happy with Moon Knight. I thought it was a lot of fun.
I think it was overall well received. I know the director, I think, or maybe the writer, I'm not sure. Someone who worked on it though, I read was like they really hope there could be a season 2 because they invested so much in the character and they want to see more of it played out. But
I don't know I don't know if Oscar Isaac has any desire to come back for a second season.
I think he would love to. He is killing it right now.
He's doing great.
So much.
But I mean, I've read the interview and it's like I've read his comments on season 2, and it is all alluding to the fact that they had intended this to be a one and done, and that's why like the character's arc and development starts here and ends here.
Yeah.
And like I think I'm paraphrasing, but he basically was like, well, we've kind of done it, and so where do we take it from here? Like I don't think he's the type of actor to just do it for payday.
He can't, you know how Marvel actors are though. They can't say anything.
That's true.
Otherwise they're going to get so much trouble. So he probably is coached to be like, just play it cool.
Yeah.
Don't say there's gonna be anything.
Like Ruffalo is no longer allowed to know anything.
Oh my god, him and the kiddo that plays Spider-Man.
Tom
What's his name?
Holland.
Tom Holland's not like, he is notorious for just blowing it.
It's kind of adorable, but also like if it wasn't two of the bigger stars, you know, like if one of the side like B characters messed it up, like they'd be out. Like Fiji and all these Marvel execs are like super high strung about all the spoilers.
I love when they're like doing this circuit. There's like all these clips of the guy that plays Doctor Strange with the guy that plays Spider-Man.
Cumberbund, Mumberdatch, yeah.
And he's just like,
yeah.
He's always like talking over him to be like, dude, no. It's so funny.
Pingwings. Have you seen a pingwing?
It's so funny.
It is pretty funny. All right, next. Yes, I'm looking for. I lost it. Here we go. This makes me sad.
I know.
Legendary. My favorite. George Perez passed away from complications due to pancreatic cancer. He's relatively young. I think he was like in his late 60s. And George is one of the great artists and creators for both DC and Marvel. He invented most of the Teen Titan characters that people know. He was seminal in the Avengers, in Infinity War, which like the Thanos and the snap and all that stuff. He did all that when it first happened in the comics. He reinvented Wonder Woman in the 80s, where she had previously been treated as sort of like eye candy. He came in with like a very feminist perspective.
Right on.
Yeah, so I will read this. This is some information that I pulled out of a couple of different obituaries, but it's just a few paragraphs, so bear with me for the scripted read here. He worked on New Teen Titans, a contemporary update of the young team. Perez wasn't particularly interested in the project, but the offer came with the opportunity to draw Justice League of America as well. So he agreed and was working on both books, which is insane, right? Having two huge. Then a few months into working on New Teen Titans, he fell in love with the gig. He worked with Wolfman, who was like an editorial, and they created characters including Cyborg, Raven, and Starfire to go along with existing Robin and Beast Boy. So all of those Cyborg, Raven, and Starfire is, you know, like huge characters.
Yeah.
In the late 1980s, DC was preparing to reboot Wonder Woman. All of the pitches the publisher received were violent and hypersexualized.
Of course.
And Perez didn't like that, so he offered himself as an alternative, despite the series' perennial poor sales. So basically, he was like willing to be like, I hate all of these pitches. I'll do it myself. And he took over the book, basically to root it more in mythology and female power from like a feminist perspective. So cool. I thought for sure, like I thought of you when I was reading that, Matt, because I know you love Wonder Woman.
Love her.
And then one of the other things he's known for was Crisis on Infinite Earth, which is a 12-issue maxi series that allowed him to draw every character in the DC Comics universe against the backdrop of multiversal destruction. And he kind of did a similar thing in 1991 for the Infinity Gauntlet miniseries, which saw Thanos destroy half of all life in the universe, which is what we saw in Endgame. He also was responsible for the big JLA Avengers crossover series, where DC and Marvel actually brought their main super teams together, which was amazing. I have all of the single issues somewhere. But anyway, if you don't know George Perez, you should figure it out.
Figure it out.
Seriously, he's the best and known for like just being able to take all of these characters and put them into a single scene or a single book. Like, he's amazing, super talented guy and super nice. So we lost a good one.
Lost a good one. I love that he was so influential in changing the direction of Wonder Woman. That's so important.
Yeah, and you know, Lord knows that I haven't followed Wonder Woman, you know, in the comics, you know, over the course of decades, and it's possible that the character was taken back to that hypersexual nonsense, but I love the fact that like George set that tone, and I hope that, you know, that remained for as long as, you know, it could. I think it kind of goes back and forth. Different creative teams are gonna come in and do different things, and different artists, and you know, it sadly,
even the movies are like,
I like the first one a lot. The second one,
first one was good. The second one was terrible. The first one was okay, but they still definitely hypersexualized her. And I know it's important, the love interest, but like, does a girl need a love interest every time? And especially like when it comes to Wonder Woman, like,
I'm with you.
I just never bought that relationship.
I'm with you, but I do like Chris Pine just in general. I do like, and I do think they were really fun. Like, they have very good on-camera chemistry. They were super funny and cute with each other. But I was just, what Captain Marvel came out after, and I was like, now that is a female superhero. Like, because there's no love interest in that. That one's more of like a buddy cop kind of movie. And I was like, yes, like, hell yeah, like, no man to help her. She figured it out herself. Great. I'm with you, and I hear you. I didn't hate the second Wonder Woman as much as other people did. It was kind of universally panned, but I thought, you eat some popcorn and watch Wonder Woman punch some things. Like, it's fine.
It's fine. I was watching it, and I was like, waited like 30 minutes. I'm like, is this bad? I can't tell. And then I waited like an hour, then out loud,
it is bad.
This is bad, right?
I actually didn't mind like most of the Wonder Woman parts, but like Kristen Wiig or whatever her name is, that was rough.
Yeah, I love Kristen Wiig, but it was a weird role. It was a weird part.
It was an odd fit.
And then bringing back Chris Pine was weird.
That seemed unnecessary.
The villain didn't fit in. I felt like
I liked him. I liked his performance. I feel like the story it wasn't cohesive.
It was, I feel like there must have been, they must have cut
edited
a lot out.
I bet.
Like the way they edited it,
I bet that hopefully there's like a director's cut like Justice League had.
Yeah, I would watch a director's of that for sure.
Because the JLA director's cut made that movie good. They fixed weird Superman's face with the mustache cover up.
I still have to watch it.
It's good. I mean,
it's 12 hours long.
It is very long.
I gotta book a day.
Well, and I there was such a time lapse between seeing the theatrical version and the director's cut that I can't tell you offhand, like, really any of the major differences, because in my mind it's all just become like a hodgepodge of nonsense. So I can't really spoil it, but I know that I liked the second one, and I know that I was completely distracted by Henry Cavill's terrible CGI'd mustache face in the first one that I couldn't even tell what was happening.
I was more distracted by the fact that the story was just terrible. So many holes. You could tell the scenes that were like cut out of order.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was rough. And then all of the drama with the actors behind the scenes, with Joss Whedon and all that stuff, that's disappointing to me.
Yeah, that's such a bummer.
It's sad that he's turned out to be not a good guy. Because Firefly is,
it's so disappointing.
So good. Like,
I mean,
so much
Buffy,
of his early
didn't
stuff.
He do Buffy
he did
too?
Buffy. He did well, and he was known for many years as sort of like that feminist.
He was the guy.
Director, right? Like, girl power, Buffy, and this and that, and making characters that had depth and weren't just pretty.
Yes, it was huge.
And now you find out, like, behind the scenes in his real life, he's just as bad as, you know.
Yeah.
Like, at least purportedly.
Right.
Congratulations to everybody who just won treats. Let's do this green loyalty
chest. That was a really good battle.
Yeah, when really stuff happened.
Stuff happened. We won.
We won, which is good.
We did the thing.
We did the things.
Doing the things.
Hey.
Oh, I'm up. I'm up.
This is your thing. I'm gonna hit the button on it.
Okay. Avatar: The Way of Water. The teaser trailer was released and got 148.6 million views on the first day. This is James Cameron's long-awaited sequel. It debuted Monday, the trailer. It's the first teaser we've gotten. The teaser finished its first 24-hour online window with 148.6 million views, including 23 million from China alone, according to Disney.
Well, Avatar released in China, like the original Avatar just came out there, right? Like within the past couple years. There's something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's something weird about the fact that like it only just got released in China. So I think for that audience, number 2 is coming at like the right time, where the rest of us, it's been like 10 years, right? Like when did Avatar come out? It was a while ago.
It is 10 years, I believe, that we've. It was released in 2009, actually. It was the top grossing film of all time at the worldwide box office with $2.84 billion. And it's actually, they're going to be releasing the original Avatar in theaters again September 23rd. So you can go to the theater if you want, see the first one.
I have no recollection of the first one.
So I know it has a massive following. Of course it does, with the amount of views it's gotten and hype. I just can't get into it. I've never got into it.
Part of it was the 3D. I know it's probably a hot take
in chat, but
keep in mind, like in 2009, the 3D technology was just sort of returning back to theaters, and that this was like the first big one.
Right. This was like visually, technologically huge for films. Like no doubt about it. It totally just like changed the game. It was massive in that respect. The story, I just couldn't. It
felt like a little bit of a retread, right?
It's just like teeny boppery to me. And I'm just like, okay. I just couldn't get it.
It was no Titanic, James Cameron.
No Titanic.
But in everything this guy makes, even though he only makes like one film a decade, it's always like the biggest box office success in the history of the world. Right? Like he's done it 3 or 4 times now, where everything James Cameron touches is gold, and he waits and waits and waits and waits and waits, and then he strikes, and it's like $1 billion gazillion. Good for you, James Cameron.
I'm definitely curious how this does, because when the first one came out, like no one had seen anything like it. But based on the trailer, and I could be wrong, but based on the trailer, I'm just like, all right, it kind of looks exactly like it did.
Maybe without all of the novelty of technology, it means that the script is going to have to be twice as good.
Right. It better be. I hope it is. But this is going to be coming out December 16th. Then there's a third film that's going to be coming out in 2024, and a fourth film coming out in 2026, and a fifth film.
And they're all by, and James Cameron is directing all of these? Seems unlikely.
I can't confirm that, but
seems
I know
unlikely.
That is the plans. There's going to be 5 films in the series. So,
well, good for them. I hope they're really fun and good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if there's like 800 Fast and Furious films.
Sorry, there's only 11.
Only 11? There's got to be more than 11.
Well, there are more coming, but I'm pretty sure they're at 10 plus the spin-off one
More
with the
fast,
rock.
more furious, more
Yeah.
Avatar.
The furiousest and the fastest.
Yeah, the fastest.
What is this
Okay.
one? Mouth haptics?
Yo, speaking of technology,
Yeah.
scientists have invented a mouth haptics for VR, including water, wind, and spiders.
What does that mean?
It'll allow users to feel different virtual experiences with their mouths.
Spiders?
So,
what do you mean? You can feel spiders with your mouth?
You can feel them crawling on
Oh.
your face.
And it'll feel
So-
realistic because most people know what that feels like.
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll be able to feel the wind in your face while you're riding a bike, taking a sip from a fountain and feel the water on your lips, covering yourself with spiders that you'll feel running around in your mouth. As reported by IFL Science and PC Gamer, scientists from Carnegie Mellon University's Future Interfaces Group added ultrasonic transducers to a MetaQuest 2, which was known as Oculus, that focus acoustic energy on the mouth. So if you want to take your virtual
So if you want spiders
experience-
on your mouth,
if you want spiders on your mouth, I just think this. I would love to know like how it feels first of all, and then how fun would it be to play like horror games in VR and like feel stuff happening to you. I just am like I can already see the TikTok clips of people freaking out.
yeah, that part's gonna be fun. It's just we know where this is headed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I
I
don't
mean,
need to say anything more, right? Okay.
There's gotta be an industry for this.
What, on the internet? They have that on there now? What do you mean?
If you wanna experience things that you may otherwise not be experiencing, go ahead and get yourself these mouth
Good
haptics.
job, Carnegie Mellon. You have enabled another
solved
level of stuff on the internet.
They solved it.
They solved for spiders.
Yep.
Yo.
Oh, this one. So if you wanted to get me to play Call of Duty, okay, I hear you. I hear you guys. I'll play it now. Kong and Godzilla, two titans ready to lay siege on Operation Monarch. In Call of Duty Warzone, a deep dive into surviving the Monsterverse limited time mode. You can get this starting today, actually, from May 11th to May 25th. There's the Call of Duty Warzone. Operators can stand toe-to-toe with Kong and Godzilla in the Operation Monarch limited time mode.
Weird. I was hoping this was a new film because I love those films. The Godzilla
They're
and the
great.
Kong films are super fun. They're not awful, like plot-wise. I love them. No,
I mean, I don't know about
think
the
they're
plot,
amazing.
but they are fun.
I love them. I don't know why. I'm just telling you that I do, and I didn't
Listen,
expect to.
I don't disagree. They're hella fun.
Yeah, I was like one night, like I gotta find something to watch, but I don't really want to pay attention because I'm playing RimWorld or whatever. And I put on like the first Kong, and then I was just like, I really like this. And I put on the next one and the next one, and then like the Godzillas and all that. I was like, these are great. I'm in.
You're in.
I'm in. And I didn't think it would be because to me, it just seems like, you know, you saw the one with The Rock where it was based on that Rampage. You know?
Yeah.
Where I'm just like,
It was
okay.
fun. It was fun.
Yeah, but I was expecting like that level of kind of just like, this is just a popcorn film where The Rock is there and then explosions happen and also monsters. And it wasn't. I actually liked it a lot.
Oh, I was gonna say, but that is what that movie was.
No, that's what that was, and that's what I was expecting with all those Godzilla and King Kong and the Kong movie. But like, it was more than that, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, good, yeah.
But I also liked Rampage. It was fine.
I don't play Call of Duty. It's not my game. Mostly because I'm terrible at those kind of games. But I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, all right. If you were gonna get me to try it,
it feels like they're taking a page directly out of the Fortnite playbook.
I was thinking that too. that's how they're getting. I'm kind of like itching to try Fortnite now because all the Marvel characters are gonna be in there. So
Well,
I'm like,
Doctor Strange is already in there right now. And they
Scarlet
took out
Witch just
building
got
apparently. So yeah, like a lot of the streamers that I watch are actually playing Fortnite, and I kind of hate it, but also like, okay,
like I think I kind of want to try it.
do it. Meg will play
I'm
with
definitely nervous because I'm like very bad at. If anyone has watched me play a shooter game, I am like a stormtrooper. It is just, it's just even if it's on lock, even if I can lock onto the enemy, I'm still just like missing left and right.
I'd like to remind you and chat that you owe me one game of Back for Blood. And I will have that will happen, and I will record the footage of it. In fact, we should do it during the weekly.
Sure.
There should be a weekly where it's just Nerder plays first person shooters. Let's do this.
If I do, like, we'll get like if there's a scoreboard or if there's a whatever. If I can accomplish the goal, then we unlock a giveaway for chat.
Well, for sure. We'll have all the predictions, all the polls, giveaways. We could even do like if Nerder can get 20 kills this round, everybody gets a
single
skin.
Headshot. If I can get a headshot,
Can
do a
Nerder
giveaway.
kill one zombie? Yes, everyone gets a skin.
For every kill, that's one skin we can give away.
All right, I'm in. If chat's in, I'm in.
Because it's not gonna be a lot.
I think you'll be fine.
It's so bad.
Oh my god,
guys.
I didn't know you were doing Ooblets. I could have worn my Ooblets t-shirt.
Oh, I actually put that on there specifically for you. Specifically. This morning, I don't know if you guys caught it. It was very early for the Pacific time zone, but East Coast, it was 10 o'clock this morning. The Nintendo had their Indie World Showcase. Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo. Got it.
Nintendo.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Indie World Showcase. So there's a ton of games. I'm not going to go through all of them because Juice is going to yell at me. So I picked out a few that looked really cool.
Well, I love it. I mostly play indie games. You know that, right?
No, I know. But I knew if I picked them all, you're going to be like, Nerder, we're running out of time.
Nerder, why do you always talk about indie games all the time?
Why are you always talking about we're running out of time? You always talk about the indie games. We got to move on. So I picked out a few that I thought looked really good. Ooblets, you've played Ooblets actually before.
I love Ooblets. I played it when it first came out in early access, and they've updated a bunch of stuff, and I've never gone back, but I will.
Same. I also played it when it first was in early access.
It's adorable.
And it's so fun, especially like if you're someone that loves or appreciates Pokemon and those games, but you don't really play them because maybe it's too much and you're not up to date with all the lore and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
This is such a great game because everyone's starting from scratch. And it's like, it's cute. Yeah.
It's like Pokemon. If you took Pokemans and Stardew and combined them.
And Dance Revolution.
Yeah, well.
Because there's like dance battles.
It's a dance off, but you don't have to have any rhythm. Right?
No, true. But it is really fun. So like instead of like sending your Pokemon into battle and picking like their, I'm gonna shoot water and you do a dance battle with another Ooblet and like you see who wins the dance. It's really cute. You can do farming.
You can get, they're not shinies, they're gleamies, I think. So I have like a gleamy, the yellow mushroom guy. I have a gleamy of that guy. I think I have the little cactus one as a gleamy.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of mini games and craft and have crops.
You gotta do the farming. That's the whole thing.
Yeah. So if you like Stardew, if you like Pokemon, anything like that, check out Ooblets. It's coming this summer, actually, to Switch. So check it out.
I'm gonna get it for my kids when it's on Switch.
Another one that is actually out today, they announced it and it's out today, is Soundfall, which is a rhythm-based fighting game. So you play to the beat, which is really, really cool. It's up to 4 players, co-op you can do. You can pick from 5 different characters. And let's see, you are a guardian of harmony, a musical genius transported to the world of Symphonia by the composers to battle the forces of discord. Venture out solo or with up to 4 players to fight your way through the corrupted timberlands of Symphonia, eradicating the discordians and restoring harmony to the environment. But you the more you play to the beat, the stronger you get.
That sounds
I just think that's I love that concept, and the music is
sounds
dope.
cool.
It sounds cool. I get it. So check that one out. It's available today. So if you got a Switch, you can go ahead and download that. I think it's 15% off. So you get a deal.
Can I only get that on the Nintendo Switch?
I'm not sure if it's exclusive. I did not look that up.
Gotcha.
But I know it's there.
Cool.
Coming this June, I've been watching this one for a long time. Stilt. It kind of looks like if anyone's played Limbo or Inside, it looks like that kind of feel. But Stilt is a surreal underwater puzzle adventure game. Alone in an underwater abyss, you are a diver searching the deep to uncover long forgotten mysteries. Possess the creatures around you to solve puzzles and travel further into the darkness. Check that one out. It's coming June. And
Silty.
last but not least, another one that caught my eye. This one's not coming out till 2023, but Gunbrella. Ella. Players take the role of a gruff woodsman on a quest for revenge, armed with the mysterious Gunbrella, a firearm that doubles as an umbrella.
It's so dumb.
I saw that and I was like, what a great weapon!
Oh,
it's
God.
so cool. His investigation becomes entangled with the inner workings of ghouls and gangsters, cops and cultists, and the fallout of corporate exploitation. So it's kind of like a noir side scroller kind of game. It looked really cool, and I love a different weapon. I've never seen it. You can use the
You've
umbrella.
seen it. You've absolutely seen it.
Kingsman.
No, in Adam West's Batman, the Penguin had 17 million different umbrellas, and each one did a different thing.
True, but not in a. I haven't done it in a video. Seen it in
Fair. That's fine. But that's what it reminds me of, is just wah, 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 Batman. You know?
It looks cool. I liked it. I was like, all right, you caught my eye with that one. It's different.
Gunbrella.
And I love noir type games, so I'm already sold on that.
Fair enough.
That's just some of them, but you can check out the indie VOD over on Nintendo's channel.
Yeah, Nintendo's channel.
Nintendo.
So I did this one this week because of George Perez. So I have some fun facts about comic books. Did you know, Nerder, the largest comic book market in the world is in Japan, and they sell nearly 2 billion manga every year. Not $2 billion, 2 billion books. That's
wow.
Yeah, which is many more billions.
But I believe it. Manga is so popular.
It's just an immense number. In America, we've actually gone backwards on comics quite a bit. In the golden age of comics, there were spinner racks in every store, in grocery stores and gas stations, everywhere that kids were, there were comic books. And now you basically have to go to a specialty store like a Barnes and Noble, and even then it's far fewer single issues and more trade paperbacks or graphic novels.
Yeah. You really gotta go to your local comic book shop.
Well, yeah,
support
and
your local business.
And now, the more popular titles, let's say a Batman or something, maybe publishes 200,000 copies per month, distributed worldwide. Back in the old days, Action Comics and stuff, there was 1 million copies of everything.
Yeah. But now everything's, I feel like they're doing such a big digital push. You can do those comics on your your iPad and stuff, and some of them are even interactive. The panels might move a little.
Yeah, don't bring that up with comic book nerds right now. They're a little sensitive about Amazon and
don't
Comixology.
I don't like it, but
I prefer having stuff in my hands, but I get it.
Same. Actually, those top rows on the shelves over here are all graphic novels.
I'm reading the full Bone, Jeff Smith's Bone, which is
cool.
It's like dictionary thick.
Yeah.
But it's been 20 years. Anyway, second one. The golden age of comic books began in June of 1938 with the debut of Superman in Action Comics #1. Batman premiered less than a year later in Detective Comics 27. This is notable because prior to Superman and Batman and some of the early stuff, superhero comics were way out of vogue, and the popular ones were romance and like cowboy stuff and things of that nature. Actual detective, like Dick Tracy kind of detective comics.
Right.
Superheroes were out. And then they kind of came back in vogue, and then of course now are everywhere.
Everywhere.
And then in October 1939, Marvel Comics predecessor, originally Marvel was known as Timely Publications, released Marvel Comics #1, which included the Human Torch, Angel from the X-Men, and Prince Namor the Submariner, which I believe is a movie slated for the next phase of Marvel. I think they're bringing Namor in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've read a lot about that. Fantastic Four coming back, and then Namor is sort of a Fantastic Four anti-hero / sort of villain.
Okay.
And
All right,
it's
DC.
yeah, Marvel.
Oh, it's Marvel?
Yeah, Namor is basically Marvel's Aquaman. If you had to draw a parallel, he's the king of the oceans.
There's usually like for every one hero that the other
there's a
team has
yeah, for sure. For sure. So those are some fun facts about comic books, everybody.
You're making me want to read some now.
Let's do it. We could have a Nerder Reads Comics episode of the weekly or segment.
I don't know how many of mine are appropriate for stream.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I read a lot of like dark, like the
boys.
like The Boys, Preacher, American Vampire, those kinds.
Yo, I'm still waiting for
100 Bullets.
The XY. What's it?
XY Man.
Yeah. There was what's his face? The no guy. Shia LaBeouf was supposed to be. Yes. This is
he
going
not
back.
anymore?
Well, this is going back many years that they were talking about this, and now I don't think anybody is. He's a little bit problematic.
I feel like that actually is quite good casting.
It would be. I want a version of that. Very much.
If they could reel him in, but I feel like I haven't seen him in the headlines lately.
That's because he's problematic right now.
Or maybe he's like chilled out. I saw he did like a reading. You know when like COVID first hit and celebrities were doing like script readings?
Mm-hmm.
What one did he do? He played a pothead though, but he literally like sat in his truck in his garage and was like lighting up.
They did that reading of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right?
That's what it was. Yeah. And
he was like Spicoli or something.
He was in the role, like 100%.
Yeah,
it was really good.
You can if anybody's curious, you can Google the Shia LaBeouf drama from the past year or so. It's not good.
Yeah.
So I suspect we're not going to see him anytime soon.
I had such a crush on him when he was on Even Steven.
I missed that.
That was my generation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I loved Even Stevens, and I was like, he's so, because like none of the boys at my school are like him. Like he's so funny and nerdy.
He was good on the Hot Ones? What's the show where the guy eats hot wings with celebrities?
Oh yeah.
I
forget the name of it, but I like that show too.
Yeah, like it gives the opportunity. It like brings out the real person because they are in pain, right? Like they're in crisis when they're eating these really hot sauces on these wings, and it's like you kind of see behind the curtain because it's really hard for them for like celebrities to maintain like sort of their facade
Yeah.
when they are
it makes them like
dying.
celebrities are just like us.
Yeah, well, they are like, right? Like,
Yeah.
but sometimes they turn out to be not interesting, and sometimes you're like, oh, this person has a character and I enjoy it, and I feel like it slices to that character part.
Yeah.
And I did enjoy his spot on that show.
We should do a hot ones weekly.
We could do it. That Sean Evans guy is an unlikely fellow to be in that spotlight. That always strikes me as interesting too, because he's just sort of like this. He's just like this dude.
It's just it just worked out.
He's just like, hey, I'm just Sean. I'm this guy. I like hot sauce.
Yeah, you want to come on my show? And like people just start doing it.
I don't really have a personality. I just like to ask questions, and
I kind of love it. Just like regular dude. Yeah,
it works. Hey, guess what?
Captain Skins.
Captain Skins. We're gonna look. We gotta, for the sake of time, please enjoy silently as we're gonna just show you these flag bearers and these head skins. They're all very nice. Congratulations to everybody who earned their flag bearer and their head skin. A lot of times we want to sit here and talk about which ones are cute. We do not have the time today, so we're gonna kind of fast forward to the full skins here. Nerder,
yeah,
give me your top two that stick out at your face.
Oh, go with M4. Are they eating a hot dog, a hamburger, a sloppy Joe? What are they eating?
It's like a peanut butter thing, isn't it?
I don't know. Or is that a peanut butter thing, or is that a slice of pizza? Maybe it's a pizza jar.
It's like a jar.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
like
got.
A taco? Has it got a taco?
I don't know, but it looks delicious. And you know me, I'm always hungry.
You know me, still same old G.
Hey, and then I like
M2 jumps out at my face. I don't know what it is, nice. But it's like it's eye-catching.
It is eye-catching. I like the Princess Leia inspired. Let's see, J4.
Sure, yep, that's nice.
That's cool. That's cute.
I don't ever imagine Princess Leia as a redhead, but
inspired.
Yeah, it's inspired.
Yeah, inspired. I kind of am intrigued and want to know the history, the story, the lore of H2. That's the tentacles bursting out this guy's mouth.
Yeah, is that like
what's a mouthful?
I feel like I've seen that kind of imagery before, and I don't know if it's like Stranger Things or if it's.
Is it Stranger Things?
Maybe or that horror game that I played. You know the one.
Yeah, that one. I like I also really like C4. It's like a person, someone in a lobster
adorable.
outfit. Yeah. It's so cute.
It's just like Janet the lobster. I'm down.
I'm down. That's cute.
Yeah. I'm fast forward. We're moving on. Look at this.
We're moving on.
Epic skins and some gold epics there.
Very epic.
So epic.
Yeah.
C2 is very complicated. It's like golden grapes turned into golden wine.
Oh, hey, that's cool. That's pretty clever. Man, people are so clever. I love that they're like splashing the wine into the cup too, and it looks like some dropped out on the ground next to them.
Yeah.
That's really cute. Man, I wish I could be more creative.
You could do it. I believe in you.
Aw, thanks, bud.
It's glorious. Ooh. Can you give us your famous Homer Simpson impersonation?
Oh, I can't. My voice doesn't make that sound.
Don't. Forbidden donut. What was our prompt from last week? May the 4th be with you.
Star Wars. No, yeah, may the Force be with you.
Yeah,
just Star Wars
the 4th
inspired.
of Make It So.
Yum 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 yum.
So this is Busy Beth. Is this a Busy Beth tattoo?
Yes. Let me pull up my notes.
Pulling up my notes. Gonna read them now.
Busy Beth said, in honor of Star Wars, does my tattoo count?
It does. I like the flowers wreathing the Star Wars characters. Also, good
That's
on
cool.
you, Busy Beth, for just having a stormtrooper in there. You know, like
Yeah.
it's not Darth Vader, it's not Han Solo, whatever. It's just like stormtrooper, and I like that.
It's nice.
Yeah.
And then Busy Beth also submitted this other one. They said, Justice, I saw this and immediately thought of you.
Yes. Jordy, well, really, it's just LeVar Burton is like my personal Lord and Savior. And so I love Geordie LaForge. Look, like Geordie LaForge in the late 80s, and this is going to sound maybe a little bit flip, but like black guy in space. Not like a bad guy, not like a jive talking, you know, guy. He's just a role model, and I love him. He's just like, I just love him.
He's great. I love your love for him.
I looked up to him so much.
He's a good one to look up to.
Well, and it was just it's like Next Generation just wasn't exploitative in the way that everything else was. And I even at a young age, I really appreciated that.
Nice.
We have a Stream Raider battle.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Here we go.
Here we go to battle. Da 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 da. Da,
Ba,
dam,
ba,
dam,
ba,
dam,
ba,
da, da,
ba,
dam.
ba, doing all the things.
Doing
Punching
things, doing
shooting
things, doing
things, stabbing things too. Ba, 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 ba. Look at all these names. Where are these people coming from? Wah, 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 wah. You're like the seagulls from Kiss the Girl. Wah, 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 wah.
Da 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 da. Wah wah wah. We're battling. We're doing the battle. Pew pew pew. Who's that running in the middle of the field?
I don't know, but pick a lane.
Pick a group and go.
Yeah, what are you messing around for? Heck. Can't have these loose cannons on here expecting us to win. We're trying to get a green loyalty chest, gosh dang it.
I want it all. And I want it, meow.
Congratulations to all of the winners. You got stuff. We're proud of you.
I'm really proud.
I'm so proud. I'm gonna put down my Nerder Rogue.
Heck
Gold
yeah.
Star Rogue.
Boop.
Boop,
Did
boop.
that quest. Nailed it.
Heck yeah, bud.
Irma, it does what it wants.
That's your balloon
get it.
buster. Erna,
I get it.
you need to. We're gonna let you slide with a warning this time, but next time, you're just over there with Optimus, just back there.
Let's see. Next up for the weekly challenge is Severamonto. Not official Star Wars miniatures, but I painted these sci-fi minis in some Star Wars inspired colors.
Yeah, I like it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Looks
Blue
good.
guy? Love it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You may not know this about me, Nerder, but I have much experience painting minis, and I keep this guy at my desk.
No way.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever stream that?
It's actually very technically difficult.
Whoa, you painted that,
Yeah, bro. All right, I do tabletop on Twitch at C+ content, and the Discord has a bunch of my minis that I painted. And like Severamonto, I have done Marvel characters where I've taken like minis and then painted them to look sort of like like this one looks like Thor, this one looks like the Hulk. It's fun.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I like watching. I've watched people stream like painting their minis, and it's just like, man, the skill, the patience. I don't have it.
Yeah,
But
I do
good on you
like
guys.
tabletop quality. Like they're nice, but if you looked under a microscope, you'd be like, whoa, compared to like professionals, the pros.
Yeah.
But I did
Professionals like Seb Remote, though.
I did one painting stream, and it's just difficult unless you have a really nice like camcorder or fancy camera. Like a regular webcam, it's difficult to like keep it focused on the right things, and like you trying to paint while holding it right under this very specific window, because if you move it too far down, like you get out of focus. It was really challenging, so you have to have the right hardware for that.
I feel you. I smell what you're stepping in.
What's this? Philly style?
Philly Style 1026 wrote, my submission is a screenshot from the last episode of the weekly when Justice expressed disappointment in Golden for calling out his singing, and nerdershewrote fed pizza to Grogu.
Yeah, now that you bring that up, I'm still mad at Golden about that.
I remember that part. I don't remember feeding pizza to Grogu, though.
Yeah.
I don't remember that happening.
It might have happened.
Well, I must have, because they clipped it.
Yeah.
So it's there.
Well, and that's you, clearly.
And that is me. That's
a photo of you.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and that's a green slice of pizza, like a lime green pizza, which is normal.
It's veggie. It's veggie pizza for Grogu.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it happens.
Yeah. I guess so. I must have blacked out, a celebrity. I'm feeding them pizza.
As I recall, you had very low blood sugar, and that's why you were eating all those cheese nips.
Right. I was. Yeah. I was very hungry.
So you might have blacked out. Yeah.
I think I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then speaking of Golden.
Ugh. Don't even get me started.
Let's see. We'll try. There's a lot written, so I'll just try and paraphrase a little bit.
Yeah.
Lop, a force-sensitive Lepi from Star Wars Visions. I really loved her episode of Visions, and her especially. The text on the drawing is a quote from her father. You have a good heart, Lop. So cute. There's also a time lapse and a full description in the Discord in the weekly channel. So I encourage everyone to go check it out.
We have a Discord?
We do have a Discord. I'll put the link in chat. We
both beat you
did.
to it.
We both did it. Go to the weekly though. That's where we ask you guys to post all of your weekly art submissions for our challenges, and Golden always has a pretty thorough backstory on all of their art.
There's a lot of lore. There's
a ton of lore to follow.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool to see how each one turns out and the stories behind them.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
And also, it's just like a cool channel to hang in.
Just do it already. Just go there.
Go to the channel. Hang out. If you want to talk pop culture, post it in the weekly channel.
Yeah, the weekly channel.
I'll talk about pop culture. I'll talk about nerdy news all day, not just...
Yeah, she will. She won't shut up about it.
She messages me, Justice, did you see this news? Blah, 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 blah.
And I'm just like, Nerder, can you save it for the weekly?
No, he just goes offline.
I just temporarily ban Nerder, and then I unblock it right in front of the weekly.
I just saw you online. Now it's...
I don't know what you're talking about. It must be something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward.
Next
week's fan art and clip challenge is your favorite comic character. It doesn't have to be a superhero. It could be a comic strip character. Honestly, it could be from a cartoon. Like, take liberties with it. But I thought in honor of George Perez, I thought it would be a good one. And if you do anything that is inspired by his work, I will give you bonus love. So
bonus love.
This is my encouraging you to go
first.
Educate yourself on one of, if not the greatest comic book creator of all time.
Heck yeah. That'll be a fun one. You can draw, and if you're not a drawer, you're like, hey, that's not fair. I don't draw. I'm not an artist. That's okay. Do a dance. Do a poem.
Mm-hmm.
Take a picture. Maybe you cosplay as
Write
a
an
character.
essay.
If you cosplay, take a photo of you cosplays.
Yeah.
That's a comic book character.
Yeah.
That's cool.
or, and I'm just floating this out here. Go learn how to be a really great comic artist in a week. Just take some courses at the local community college, buy all of the right instruments and tools, and then just commit, you know? Because you want to get that skin.
Yes.
Can I just have regular love? Yeah. I suppose.
Ooh.
This is what you get now. I love that that's still like, this is what you get now. You will like it.
You better like it.
Yeah,
and if you don't like
this is it.
You better like it anyway. Because this is it.
This is what you're getting. We're gonna have to come up with like a season 2 Nerder and Juice skin.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. And yes, Sin, any sort of comic book, if you make a comic book, that'll count.
Yeah, we're pretty
Anything
loosey goosey on the rules.
As long as it's comic related. Look, a clue. Oh, it's a clue. Where's the clue?
Where is it? I don't see it.
I don't see it. Is it over here? Is it down here?
I'll tell you where it is. It's about to go down. And we need to hustle because we're gonna do some marbles. But in order to do the marbles, you gotta do the marbles. We don't have a lot of time on the marbles.
We gotta be lickety splitty on the marbles.
We're gonna do a 3-game Grand Prix
call.
because of time. We are look, every minute that we go over, they subtract pizza points from our total, and it's a problem for us because Nerder eats a lot of pizza.
Yeah.
So we got to do a 3-map Grand Prix.
And I'll tell you today, I have not had enough pizza, so let's go.
Let's go.
Let's wrap it up at 5.
Yo,
so
we got a new pizza place opened up right near my house, Nerder, and it's good.
What?
Misha will know. It's Red Savoy. We got a Red Savoy, which has the sauce is real nice and it's got a little spice in it. So my kids hate it. But I love it.
The kids hate it, but you love it, yeah.
Oh, it's so good. The original one, the original Red Savoy was in downtown St. Paul, and it had been there for like 70 million years. So like the pizza oven had that, all that savoriness in it from decades.
Yeah, you can't
replicate that, but
yeah, you can't recreate it. You got to earn that. You got to earn that flavor.
44 seconds. There was another one called Mama's Pizza, which was like my favorite.
Hey, Mama's Pizza.
Mama's Pizza. And then tragically, they had a water pipe burst in the middle of winter some years back, and it flooded and then froze, and it was this whole thing. And the whole place, all of their stuff had to be replaced. And they were closed, and then they opened up with brand new ovens and everything, and it just didn't have the same.
That's such a bummer.
I know.
Oh, hungry now. I have some pizza in the fridge, so I can't.
Yeah, it's cheese pizza.
It is like, but I think there's sausage on it.
Oh, they're all in first place.
Oh, look at us.
Oh, we're all
laps.
In first. Yeah, I was pressing 1 to follow who's first, and it's like, no, we're all in first. Thanks. Oh, here we go. DJ Slip. DJ Slip.
Oh, slipped. Meaty Bones first is in first.
Not for long because DJ Slip is coming up. Oh, he's drafting. He was doing a drafting move, you know, and now he's cutting him off on the inside lane.
Pro moves.
Oh, but Meaty Bones gets a favorable bounce.
Let's go.
Meaty Bones pictured there with their puppy. I think I would assume. In second place, we've got Butterfly Garden Gaming cruising next to Taj Williams. Zoe Loves Brim, just in case no one knew that, and Knockmeister 666.
Butterfly Garden.
Is this Zoe or Brim?
Zoe loves Brim.
Yeah, but
did you know that?
Is this photo of Zoe
or
love Brim?
I love Brim.
I love Lamp.
Are you just saying you love things, or do you really love Lamp? I love Lamp.
San Diego. Hey, everybody, you should come to TwitchCon and hang out with me and Nerder because we're going to be bored. We're just going to be sitting in that booth like show ponies for 12
I ain't
hours
gonna
a
be
day.
bored.
Yeah, you
I
are.
ain't gonna be bored. I'm gonna
You're
be
bored
like,
with me.
hey,
And be like,
let's
hey,
go.
it's Golden and Golden is here. Hey,
Who
let's
wants
take
the
a.
Stream
You want a picture? You
Raiders?
want to have a picture? Have
You
a
want to play the
t-shirt,
Stream
Golden.
Raiders? We
You
got
do
the Stream Raiders.
You want to play the thing? You want to play the thing? Stream Pirates. We'll hopefully have some more Pirates knowledge by then. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good times.
Knockmeister
this?
is way out in front.
Yikes. Boom! Look at it's like a disco ball.
Yeah, it's very fancy. Ty Williams is a very
Whoa,
serious,
people are catching up though.
very serious profile picture
Ooh.
of an orc that
Nerdy X
means
Bunny.
business. There's Potato Juice.
Ty Williams.
Nerdy bunny. Oh, that's an
Wow.
adorable picture. Look at that little bunny with glasses.
Yeah, such a bunny in the gassy.
Oh, number one, Knockmeister. Then Raise 214, the Nub Dragon, and more. Ty Williams, Nerdy Bunny, Potato Juice, Pentahugo, Butterfly Garden, Weasel Stampede, and Framstag Sam round out the top 10. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Doubles chaos.
Golden, I forgot that we were local. What the heck? Or maybe I didn't know that. Captain TV. Join exclamation point play to get in the game. Do it, Nerder. Hit you with your scary ball. Why'd you pick the scary ball?
Because I'm
You're such
gonna
an
for first,
edgelord.
and I'm gonna be I'm gonna scare my way to the top.
You're such an
'Cause
edgelord, Nerder.
being like cutesy and stuff, it hasn't been working, and I wanna.
Actually,
I wanna
this
win.
face is kind of an improvement for you. Maybe you should.
What do you mean? That is my face.
Who this is? Hard Rock.
Who does?
Are you center stalling nerdershewrote right now? Is that what's happening?
Wow.
You're getting a little close. We're gonna need a 6 feet here, bud.
Hey, 6 feet.
6 feet.
45
right.
seconds. If you want to play, what do you got to do, Juice?
You gotta type exclamation point play in the chat or send Nerder $10 via PayPal.
I will accept that as well.
Look at this fancy ball.
That is a fancy ball. It's kind of like Iron Man-y.
Yeah. He's all like, what's Iron Man's catchphrase?
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. I don't think that's his catch. I think his catchphrase is
not.
like, I've got a lot of money.
I've got a lot of money.
Yeah. A millionaire playboy, Tony Stark. Here we go. Whoa. Day
Heyo.
Trader Gamer out to a very
Wow.
early start.
Oh, and got stucketh.
You got Steved, bud.
Nanners.
No skills. Oh, Pentahugo,
Oh,
why are you going
no!
down there for? What the heck,
Rip.
bud? Oh
F's in
no,
the
Nub
chat,
Dragon.
F's in the
Ripperonis.
chat.
Oh, Hayes, come on now.
Guys,
No
stay in the chat. What's
skills,
happening?
90. Nerder!
No!
Why?
I didn't mean it!
Ah.
I didn't mean to.
God, you're so bad at this random game. Like, how can one person be so consistently
I keep
awful?
trying. I will never make it into top 10.
Puddled Glum. Ugh.
So
No
many
skills,
heats.
90. Still Maquito, G Soldier for life. Things are happening. No skills seems a little stuck here, allowing for Meaty Bones the first, Ricardo, and Azarius to catch up a little bit. Here comes Potato Juice and Luster Knight. Hot. Oh, this is the Devil's Fork pitchfork.
Oh, I love this part.
Yeah.
Where are they gonna come out from?
Well, you want to come out from the middle, but I think that's the hardest one.
All right, let's see.
Because if you can land the landing in this little nook in the middle, like, you get a head start. It just, nobody ever does it.
Yeah. Why don't they do it? Just do it.
Just do it. I don't know.
Just do it. No one's just doing it.
Somebody? Anyone?
Everyone's
somebody gonna do
avoiding.
it? Gonna do it this time? Oh, somebody? Sir Block,
No.
you want to? Amner, you want to do it?
Nope. Nope.
Least comic
Denied.
standing. You'd be the first person to do it. It'd be great.
It looks like a belly button.
It is.
Does it look like a belly
it's the
button?
devil's belly button.
The devil's belly button. They're an innie. What is this contraption? Holy smokes.
There's a lot going on. This is the
whole
devil
thing.
the
This is
devil's
like
intestine.
Mousetrap.
Yeah. Mousetrap.
This is the
Mousetrap
devil's
never
mousetrap.
worked. I was so upset with that game because you wanted it
I
to
love
work
it.
and it just never. Francis
I had
Magneto.
no idea how to play, but it was nice to like.
Yeah, there were like
pull the
rules and
trigger.
everything, but really you just wanted to do the Rube Goldberg thing. Weird
Yeah.
scientist. I think you've
Do
got an
it.
advantage. Are you gonna do it? You landed in the circle, my God, you jump down the thing and then fall into the thing, and then you're gonna go down to the thing and then the thing.
And then the thing.
Oh gosh, I don't know about this, Rick. Well,
I
Ricardo coming out of nowhere. Look at all of the people falling to their heckin' deaths. I mean, presumably.
They're so close to the end. And
Yeah,
then just
get into
just
the
to
fun
jump
bucket.
off? Like,
Go into the
come
fun
on,
bucket. Are you
man.
too good for your home?
go to your home.
Go to your home.
Here we
Weasel
go.
Stampede, if that is your real
Who's
name.
gonna make?
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
disco
a
ball
neck
again.
and neck. Wow. Hashtag rigged. Nachtmeister 2 first place finishes. Well, I think we know who's going to be number one on the pedestal because it's
Nerdershewrote.
statistically impossible for them to lose at this point.
Nerdershewrote.
I would like to point out that Captain TV did finish in the top 10, unlike Nerdershewrote.
Well, it's not my fault. I died.
It's entirely your fault that you died.
It's not my fault.
If you were better at this game of random chance, you would have not
Listen,
died.
I'm trying my hardest.
Are
Okay?
you even though?
I train all week for this, and then
Do
we
you
have the
even
week.
know?
It's not fair.
Farah,
Farah.
Fawcett.
Farah Fasa.
Hey, P-Mom, if you could, we have a show to do here. So if you could
Like,
maybe.
Wow, a little dilly dally over here, eh?
She's milking it so hard right now.
Everyone,
It's
look at
embarrassing.
me.
Yeah. I'm back here
is
because
there
I
a
want to be
race
back
going
here.
I go here.
I am
Come on
so
here.
fat. Everybody, I
Maybe
need a
this
little
way?
attention.
I just don't even know where to
Oh,
go.
which way am I supposed to go? Oh, down here? Well, maybe if I feel like
okay.
it.
I guess I'll come. Okay.
Well,
Woo, you
welcome
did
to the fun
it!
bucket, Psycho Mom.
Good job.
Proud of you. All right, the next and final map, the laboratory.
A laboratory.
Nerder, tell us about your favorite thing about the map known as laboratory.
My favorite part
Mhm.
is this field we're in.
Oh
It's a
yeah, is that
laboratory.
what crops are in this field, Nerder?
Tops. Crop tops.
Crop tops. Good one, bud. That's thinking on your feet. I can't tell if they could be carrots, might be potatoes. I don't know.
Lettuce. Let us
You think
play.
that's lettuce? Oh, I see what you did there. All right, I'll hit the start button already.
Okay, 45 seconds.
Excitement mark play to get into the game.
How do you play? Excitement mark play. You can't win unless you play. Play the game or be lame. Boop boop da boo.
Wow. If you don't play this game right now, you are lame.
You're gonna be so lame.
So lame.
Get in the game or you're lame. Math is power. Be cool.
Books.
Stay in school.
Books. Read them. Here we
Book,
go.
Books, read them.
It's time. It's happening. 5, 4, 3.
2.
And they're off. We're going down this little horizontally
Going
pachinko.
down, down.
Which tube are you supposed to go in? Probably the middle one.
I like the swirliest of tubes.
I think they're all the same tube, just of different angles. In
Go
any
down
case,
the swirly one.
you want to get in this middle one, so you go straight down the ramp.
Oh yeah, good call, good call.
Like,
good
look
call,
at
good call.
Justice TV, the ghost ball,
Yeah,
straight
that
down.
guy. I know that guy.
That guy's overrated. C+ at best. Dizzy, Miss Lizzie, you are going through the forest of dongles.
Not the forest to dongles.
Oh yeah, it tests everybody. G Soldier for Life, Hey Mrs. May, Captain TV, Sir Block, Ramsteg Sam, and the rest.
Dang.
And then you got to go over this little hairbrush thing that's spinning.
Yeah, rotating hairbrush.
Then you got to go avoid these little bit baps, and then you go into the hamster ball.
Ooh, the hamster ball
Now,
of madness.
You could be stuck in here forever, or you could immediately pop out.
Like Justice just did.
Yes,
the ghost ball.
the ghost ball. And here, what? Did somebody just fall into the carrot? The briar? Mr.
Maybe they're
Mario 08? More like Mr. Mario ate some carrots.
Oh,
Got him. Meaty Bones the first. more like dead bones in the ground.
And Tip Bones last.
Yeah. Whoa! Splat and glow! Wow!
Wow!
Wow! What move was that? It's like jumped over the thing. What's happening there? Karen Myron, more like Karen to go eat some vegetables instead of getting in the fun bucket.
Dang.
Potato juice, number 2. Number 3 is BT63 oil. Hey, Mrs. May, you're 4th.
Splatin was training all week too, I see.
More like G Soldier 5 life since they placed 5th. Yellow Hands 182. No, more like Yellow Hands 006 because they placed 6. You see what I'm doing here? It's a genius. Sir Block, more like Sir 7th place. Keeper of the Skate, more like Keeper of the 8th place. SWFC Ricardo, more like 9th place Ricardo. Captain TV, more like way better than Nerder.
How dare!
Let's everyone follow the Nerder robot
best.
ball as Nerder finally makes it into the fun bucket.
Woo! Listen, at least I'm not last. Like some people.
Yeah, Wizzo Gams.
Come on, Wizzo, we got a show.
Yeah, we got stuff to do, Wizzo. It's already 3:52.
It's 4:52.
It's a degree to disagree. It's fine. See final results? I'd love to. Let's finish this Grand Prix. All right, so as a reminder, the top 10 finishers are going to win a skin. I think we're doing Juice Archers this week. I think so. So if you're in the top 10, you are going to get a skin message to you on Twitch. So make sure that you don't have your messages disabled. Number 3 is Potato 9 Juice.
Ooh.
Number 2 is Splatin Gloves. And number 1 is Nachtmeister.
Wow, look at that show. Look at that. The sparkles.
That was some pageantry right there.
Yeah.
Let me take a screenshot of this top 10 here.
Take a screenshot. Boop boop boop.
Make
I noticed
it
that
screen hot.
I'm not in the top 10.
Captain TV was 13th.
One of these weeks, I'm gonna make it in the top 10 and finally earn a skin.
You could also just do some art, you know. It's not that hard, Nerder.
I know, but like, do you see the art that everyone puts out?
Yeah,
like,
but
it's very
it doesn't matter.
good.
No, look, that's not the point. It's not a competition. Because
Should
we're
I
not
do art this week?
It's not first, second, third. It's none of that. It's like you put something out into the world. We appreciate it.
I do have a cosplay outfit I could do.
Do it.
Maybe I'll do that.
Cosplay Nerder.
We'll see.
The yuck. All right. We got a
It went down. It's not about to go down because it already went down.
It went down. Friday the 13th.
Oh, you guys. Yo.
Yo.
Yo, listen up.
Yo, listen
this
up.
Friday.
Yo.
This Friday
This
is
Friday. Yo.
the 13th.
Dope.
So we're going to put this guy back in the store Friday the 13th. Scoop him up. He's only going to be there that day.
Scoop him up or you're going to
Scoop
poop
him
him up.
Don't poop him up. Scoop him up.
Scoop.
Scoopity scoop.
Poop scoops. We have what's a Devstrum?
A dev stream. We have a dev stream on Friday, also on Friday the 13th. So you're going to want to tune in because we've got a new event to announce and we're giving away the coveted little turtle guy skin. So
little turtle guy is cute.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Friday the 13th is a big Friday. Juice, what's this about?
Oh man, in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, our good friend Mr. Dr. Mick is going to be coming back and having a little streamer AMA with me on Thursday the 19th at noon p.m. Pacific time. So we will be talking about mental health. Dr. Mick is a licensed couples and individual therapist. Sorry, I'm trying to remember his exact shtick. He has a PhD in human development and is also a streamer on Twitch and talks about it does like sessions with a therapist, gaming sessions with a therapist where he like deep dives into the motivations and psychology of the characters that appear in the games that he plays. Or sometimes he plays
cool.
Elden Ring and just stabs things in the belly button.
That's good too.
Yeah. But Dr. Mick will come on. This will be his third time appearing with me on Captain TV channel. And we will be answering your questions about mental health, talking about mental health topics, specifically as they pertain to the streaming sphere. And he does look young, but he is, in fact, a doctor.
Yes.
In real life, a practicing
with tons
therapist.
Of experience, tons of experience, and those streams, the AMAs that you've done with him have been pretty big. Like everyone gets excited about them. There's always lots of questions, especially with Mental Health Awareness Month. It's so important, and it's something that's very prominent in the streamer community for sure. So come on out on Thursday if you've got questions you want to ask.
Yeah,
do it. Now's the time.
Yeah,
let's go.
He's in his 30s, golden. Settle down. He just has a baby face. Not everybody can grow a majestic mustache. In fact, I have a sounder.
Justice has the mustache that I envy.
Justice has the mustache that he envies. So there you go, Dr. Mick. It'll be fun. As always, make sure if you are a captain, a streamer specifically, to head over to captain.tv/streamers to download the Captain Hub, which contains all of the information and games that you can launch and play with your community.
And you're gonna want it. It's gonna be important. So
and
go
now,
download it.
And now we do the thing where Nerder transcribes for posterity. Or prostatory.
I'm gonna nail it this time.
Are you gonna 100%? Here we go.
100%.
Dear Diary, today was really fun on the weekly with by Captain TV featuring nerdershewrote. We talked about a bunch of nonsense at the beginning of the show, including urinal etiquette, tipping your service industry professionals, and what to do and not to do when bagging groceries. We also found out that Nerder lives in a weird, fantastic society filled with robots, and that she, in fact, is a robot herself and has also given up pizza for the rest of time. How'd you do?
I think I did good.
All right, let's read it back. Dear Diary, today was really fun on the weekly with by Captain TV featuring nerdershewrote. We talked about a lot of nonsense at the beginning of the show, including urinals and tipping your servers. And Nerder is beep, bop, boop, transmission interrupted, beep, beep, corrupted server. Okay, sounds right.
Beep, bop.
Beep, bop, badoop, bop.
Beep, bop.
So here's the fun part that happens every week at the end of the show. I know that it's sad because we have to go away, but... Sorry, little nerder voice. It's a reality that we all have to deal with, and the way to transition from this activity to whatever it is your next activity is in your life is by going on with us on a raid. And this is usually fun because we search for a streamer that maybe doesn't have a lot of viewers, and then we roll in with like 100 people, and they're all like, "Whoa! Captain TV, thank you for the raid!" Oh! And they start crying because they're so excited. And then I virtually lick up those tears and it fuels me. So to that extent, stick with us as I search for
oh, we have a battle too.
oh yeah, but we can do the battle while we do the while you and I do our business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a twofer.
It's a threefer?
Twofer.
A twofer. Maybe a threefer. Could be a what for?
A what for? Raid message is in the chat, so if you're joining this raid, which you should, you're gonna want to copy that, and we're gonna paste it.
Why would who are you even?
It's a raid and it's super fun.
Yeah, it's
Come
fun.
have fun with us on the raid and let's make people cry. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
We're gonna meet somebody new.
Yeah.
This person's name
Join
appears
the
to be
battlefield.
Crispy66.
Ooh, crispy.
Or Chris PE66.
Crisp.
Or Crisp.
Crisp.
The point is that they got a handful of viewers and we're gonna add like 100 more, and that's pretty neat. So let's go.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, let's go make somebody's day, huh? You can be part of it. It's real easy.
Do it. Copy and paste the message. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Doing a sing. Join their battle. That could be fun.
Or else what, Nerder? What happens if they don't do it?
Or else I'll never come back to the weekly again. Everyone's like, oh, that's too bad.
I would have to get like Hermon or Sturf to do it, and they'll just be all like, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Or in Sturf's case, that's just the Sturf face.
Yeah, that is. I love the Sturf face.
Cool. Well, let's go say hi to Crisp E66. We will see you on Friday for the dev stream, and then next week we got the weekly on Wednesday. We got Dr. Mick on Thursday. It's a whole thing. So put it in your journal. We'll see you later. Take care.